Hello YouTube, this is Taylor with CliffsOfClaven bringing you our next war recap, and I'm sorry that I skipped one in there because of the update that removes all of our replays, but we still got a good one to bring you. This was against 306studioadvanc, and pretty close war. They used most of their attacks, and we're going to take a look at some of our 3 stars, and the first one is number 5, Rocco, going in on Wolverine. And doing it with a GoVaHo, which is a pretty popular strategy at Town Hall 9 and also at Town Hall 10 and 11 as well, it seems. And Rocco is a real man who does not pull the clan castle. Rocco dares the clan castle to come out and ruin his day. So he's going to go in with some of the ballsiest wall breakers in Clash of Clans history, right in between those two wizard towers. And he's sending in the Valks before the clan castle even comes out, because Rocco is a ballsy dude and he does whatever he wants. Clan castle's not down and the enemy archer queen is not down, and he's already sending in the hogs because apparently Rocco plays Clash while he's in the bathroom, and he pinched it off a little quicker than he expected, so he's just spamming all of his troops in there. You can see that the core down here is kind of a big area, mostly hollowed out, and there's his first heal spell to get those hogs coming back up. There's a golem down here that's doing some tanking, allowing this wizard to come along the side, which is pretty nice. The hogs are doing their job. Looks like all of his Valks are gone, but his queen is still at full health, and she's cleaning up some of the trash buildings along with the help of those wizards as the hogs go through and take out all the defenses. Just a couple of defenses left for the hogs to take care of, and then it's going to be all cleanup. You can see he's still got that wizard down on the bottom taking care of some buildings, and the hogs are going to come over and help. Pops the queen's ability to get those extra archers, because whenever the queen's attacking her favorite target, you're going to want some backup from those archers. So queen bashing on the wall, wizards are going to help her so she can move on to the next wall section. Luckily, he's got the hogs going around the outside to do the cleanup because his queen is totally useless. And we'll fast forward a little bit so you can see the 3-star. They avoid that builder hut, but he's got the wizard coming along that takes care of the builder hut. And just a couple of mines and this dark elixir drill, and that is going to be the 3-star for Rocco. So excellent job, Rocco. That was a pretty gutsy attack. We expect nothing less from you. Moving on to number 7, Mikey B. Taken out for the 3-star, and hey, look at that. It's another GoVaHo. It's sort of a weird looking base. It's got that moat area around the center that is threatening to sort of make his Valk circle around the town hall. But Mikey has a plan for that, and it's called Prey. So he's dropping in the golems here. They're taking a lot of fire. Just a couple of wizards creating this funnel. And look at that, wall breakers in the clan castle. That's the kind of quality donations you can expect if you join CliffsOfClaven. Wall breakers in the clan castle. The enemy clan castle not taken out, so that dragon's puffing away on the Valks, but it's under poison, so the damage is limited a little bit. Jump spell to get the Valks into that ring, and a heal spell on them immediately. They jump over the wall into the center of the base. Got kind of lucky there that they took out this building next to the Archer Queen, so that the next closest building was in the core. They're going to hop through, take out the enemy king, drops the poison on the enemy king to slow his damage a little bit. And he's got some hogs already circling around the outside. Already got some cleanup wizards over on the other side to ensure that he's going to have all those buildings taken care of. It only takes one 99% 1-star before you start that cleanup early to make sure that once the hogs kind of peter out here towards the end, you've still got enough gas in the tank to get all those buildings cleaned out. Just a few hogs left, but he doesn't need very many because there's not too many defenses left, and the golem's tanking for one of them. That enemy king, though, manages to take out his hogs, and that archer tower up there takes out one of the wizards, but now the archer tower refocuses on the golem, and that's going to allow the wizards to come around and take out the archer tower. His queen is still up working on that storage. She's going to move around in just a second and help take out some of these higher hit point buildings and get onto the enemy king, which is still beating on that golem. This is like the smartest barbarian king of all time, just beating on a rock, and the queen comes up and snipes him. So queen's on that storage. She's going to move over and get the builder's hut in just a second. And that is going to be the 3-star. So excellent job to Mikey B, getting it done with another GoVaHo. So let's move down one spot. We're going to take a look at Jack going in on number 8. And Jack is going to be attacking with a GoVaWi. No hogs for Jack, which is surprising. He usually uses hogs in all of his attacks, whether the base calls for it or not. Jack is the hog guy. Lava Hound in the clan castle. So he's going to go kind of sparingly on these wizards. He's just going to drop about 5 wizards down to make the funnel. He's hoping that his wizards are actually going to get taken out before they lock on to that lava hound. You can see he drops the rest of his wizards over on the side away from the lava hound, hoping that they will not pop it, but unfortunately they do kind of reroute over there and break the lava hound. Valks are already in. Jump spell is going to take them right into the core where they're going to get on those Expos and the Town Hall. Drops a heal spell there right for them and a rage, so they'll just tear right through the middle. And also they're going to start beating through that wall there once they take out the king. Wizards coming around on the outside. The Tesla and the Wizard Tower locked onto the Golem and the Valks. So plenty of tanking there for the Wizards to take care of everything. And down here on the other side, his king kind of took a walk for him. Working out okay. That king's doing a little bit of tanking for those Wizards, so they can take out a little bit before they go down. And he's just pretty much relying on his Valks to get everything done. It works out real nice where the Valks are going to take out most of these defenses ahead of the Wizards. So these Wizards are going to be able to come along the side and try to help take out some of those buildings. But pretty much it's just down to his queen, who he dropped a little late in the raid once he saw there was a lava hound in there. Drop the queen over on the other side so she would avoid the lava hound. Pops the queen's ability and, as usual, immediately hits a giant bomb and takes out all of her archers, just because that's the way it goes. That Valk is going to do a tiny little bit of tanking, but unfortunately the queen does go down to that cannon. The Valks go down. He's got a couple of wizards and this golem, and at this point things do not look good for our hero. It looks like he is going to have kind of a bad time here getting this taken care of, especially since the golem is sort of out there with those 2 Valks, and these wizards are over here beating on a wall, taking a cue from the archer queen. That wizard tower is just beating down on both of them. It doesn't look good, especially with this builder hut over in the corner, which may cause him some problems. And he's got nothing left. He's just going to have to beat through this wall, and the wizard tower is actually doing a fair amount of damage. Ends up taking out both Valks. You can see it's just a golem. Golem's almost dead, but almost got through the wall. That wizard is going to come up and do the one shot that tower needed. And now it's a race. Can they get over to that builder hut before he runs out of time? Spoiler alert, yes they can. Wizard goes through the wall. There's an open path right there, but come on, he's a wizard, man. He don't walk around. And Jack gets the 3-star on this base. Well done, Jack, getting the 3-star despite the fact that you clearly did not deserve it. All right, one more we're going to take a look at, and that is number 10, CliffDog, a new member from the Clavens. We let him into the clan just because his name is CliffDog, so it's nice that he can also get some 3-stars for us, and he is going in on their number 10. And he's doing it with Golems and Valks again, 13 Wizards, double giant bomb set right there on the outside, which is pretty stupid. The clan castle comes out, and Cliff does not have anything on the board right now that can actually attack that clan castle. So he drops the poison spell, drops all of his wizards, and they immediately go for that builder's hut. So his wizards get kind of clumped up, and that dragon's just blasting those golems, and there's nothing there to take the dragon out except for the poison spells. Poison spells are going to get it almost all the way down, and the wizards are going to come up and take out the dragon. So his golems took kind of a beating from that dragon, but it worked out okay. The dragon was down before the Valks got there. Jump spell is going to let them just sort of go all over this base. Heal spell over on the top side to kind of heal up those Valks, and then the ones that went down here into this compartment eventually jump up there and meet up with them. Rage spell in the center to kind of take out that mini Tesla farm and the town hall, excuse me. And rage spell is going to help them kind of beat through the walls a little bit, although these walls are pretty low level, and so it's not really going to have too much of a problem, just sort of hacking his way through those walls. Level 7 walls, not really a match for Valks, even though he is just using level 2 Valks. You can still see he's still got a Valk and a Wizard in the bag that he's saving to see where he needs some cleanup, and he is eventually going to drop those once he gets the majority of the base taken care of to sort of help him with the cleanup, make things go a little bit faster. That Queen's doing a lot of work. The Golem and the Barbarian King over there doing quite a bit of work on his golem, that those defenses, but they are going to tank just long enough for his king to get through, pop its ability, and the Valks break in on the top side. And man, this guy needs to upgrade his walls. As you can see, the low level walls just allowed those Valks to kind of have their way with this base, just sort of do whatever they want with it. It's like this base is J-Rod working at the truck stop, and they just sort of have their way with it. But CliffDog does end up with the 3-star, and congratulations, Cliff, on your on joining the Claven clan. It's clearly one of the worst decisions you will ever make, but we're glad to have you so we can see what it's like to have some good attacks every now and then. So there's the recap, everybody. As you can see, we did get the win by 4 stars. and they did a pretty good job. They left 3 attacks on the board, but for the most part, a 2-star clan. You can say 2 stars on every single one of our bases. And if you can't get the 3, you're not going to be able to handle the Clavens, because with the variety of ludicrous attacks that we throw at a base, you know we are accidentally going to get 3 stars every now and then, and that is what gave us the win. So thanks everybody for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next recap. Bye.